Hello. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's me, Leslie Zazoo Plazz. I'm back in the woods. Didn't think I was going to make it today. I don't know if you can see. I'm by the water over here. Yeah, and I got some ducks over there. There's some ducks at the far end of the pond. I don't know if you could see. Maybe they'll swim over here, pay us a visit. Get the wind kicked up since I've been out here. I'm holding on. I didn't know how to dress today. I threw on a jacket. I got my sun hat. I got my sunglasses in my bag here. There's baseball going on. They're planting trees back at my house. All these guys, my youngest son Jack and my husband, they're pulling out roots and planting 6 arborvitaes, and you know, the little ones, the little trees. I'll post some pictures. So it kind of feels nice to get out here now that I finally found a spot that isn't too exposed. And so we got baseball going on, we got tree planting, we got wind, and I think showers are coming later today. We got ducks and things growing and crawling all over the place. It's that time of the year again, spring. So that's my main topic today, is how I've always viewed this time of year, not being an earth sign, having not that much earth in my astrological chart. I've always been a little in awe of raw nature. Never been the kind of kid who wanted to go out and sleep on the ground or anything. Although I had a healthy curiosity, but you know, I didn't have enough passion for the outdoors to make it my life. I'm kind of an indoor creature for the most part. But I do like to be around nature, you know. I like to be around, like in the lake, on a nice broad path, so I don't, you know, have to go across any meadows or fields. When I first met my husband, we had to cross a grassy field to get to the volunteer dance at the golf course one night, and I was lifting up my knees because I didn't want to like walk through the tall grass because I didn't want to get any buggies on me. And he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm trying not to pick up any, you know, crawly things on my legs or on my sneakers. You know, we took the dog for a walk yesterday. She came back with a little, you know, little bug, little tick on her ear, and my youngest son gradually just flicked it off. It was just a regular tick, you know, like and then I like was thinking about that, like bugs, and I don't like bugs. I'll be the first to admit I'm not a bug lover. Some people I used to run with in the running group, one guy, his wife was a bug scientist, you know, up in Worcester at the college, Massachusetts. Not me. I prefer not to think about them. I know they're there. I just don't want them on me. So that kind of brings me around to my general topic today. My youngest boy, he's going to be 18 on Tuesday. So here we are on the 411. I'll give you the 411. And he's a kid who's always responding to 911. He is a child who, at this point, he's just, they have to kick him out. Well, they're going to kick him out of the Fire Explorers, because when you're 18, you have to leave. But he wants to go and get his EMT license and, respond to emergencies, basically. So he's got this, for the past 3 years or so, he's had this squawk box in his bedroom that goes off whenever there's an accident, whenever there's a fire, a brush fire, somebody's fire pit gets out of control. He finds out about it. Coming at 2 a.m. We got a fire. He's like, can I go? Can I go? Then he got his license, and then he just went. So I'm like, I try not to think about it, because that's how he is. And if he didn't get to go, then all this pent-up energy would have to go somewhere. He's that kind of kid. He's the type, like a bunny, right? So look at a rabbit. Quick reflexes. So I have two opposite children. I have one who's reserved, who thinks, and then he acts. The other one acts, and then he thinks, which can be a little dangerous. So it's that time of year. Today's the new moon in Aries. Time to reflect on all of these things. The crack of the bat on planting the little trees. We have these little arborvitae trees. They're so cute, and they're tiny now, just like my son was once 18 years ago. He was a little guy. Now he's taller than me. And the arborvitaes, they get tall. They sprout up, and they give shade, and they give privacy. They're nice, but you have to be patient with them. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to give them water and attention. But pretty much they just take it from there. They just do their thing. It's like nature, like our kids. They're creatures. They're spirits in little human bodies, but they take their instructions from their own transmitters. It goes up, the energy pours down, and off they go. Far be it from us to interfere with the transmission of their emergency messages. It's something only they can hear and respond to. Each one of us, right? We can't hear anybody else's transmissions, their personal downloads, right? It's kind of like, being a plant parent. My dad calls me up yesterday. He's like, my father, the Taurus. He says, well, I put in 27 of those little arborvitaes last year. I had 6 of them last summer. It got really hot, and they started turning brown. So I got the tree, the plant people over. I got the true green whatever people, and they looked at it, and he's standing out there with his hose all summer. My father has a lawn obsession. As a Taurus, I could never really understand it growing up. He would go on and on about zoysia. He'd start in April. He'd start maybe late March. He'd start, he'd go in his yard, and then after I got a house, he'd come to my house. And my husband would be personally sort of affected by it, because my dad would drop these comments about our lawn, like, Oh yeah, you got a bare patch back there. Yeah, you got a few leaves left over from last fall. I suppose you'll be doing something with that bare spot over there. My husband would go, because he mows the lawn, he fertilizes, he does his best, but he's not obsessed like my dad. If leave it to me, I'd be one of those people, I'd let it all go to just weeds and have just, just like with my hair, I just cut it all down. I wouldn't want to maintain anything. And maybe a little window box with some flowers. I don't have a passion for yard work. I never have. I'd rather, I don't know, it's a waste of water, time, energy. I just don't want to deal with it. My dad would be out there mowing the lawn, picking the weeds. Although it's a good meditative thing, But I get to this time of year, it's so noisy. There's some bird that's taken up residence in our house, in our yard, all day. It's one of the tweet, 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 tweet. It's that same annoying bird. And every year it comes back. And I'm like, guys, don't you hear that? No, they don't hear it. It's just for my benefit that bird comes back to drive me absolutely up the freaking wall. Tweet, 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 tweet. And then another bird comes. Start. Tweet, 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 tweet. So we got harmony going on. We got tweet, tweet, tweet. We got the a cappella birds, singing in the backyard. Oh boy, now we got the hurricane moving in. I don't mean to complain, but it's just that time of year. I'm like, oh, it's spring, and then all of a sudden, all the fertilizer, and I start sneezing and wheezing. And if you're any kind of a sensitive person who notices things, this is the time of year when you just want to stay inside. But anyway, I'm going to make some nice intentions. It's the first new moon of the zodiac year, and it is a good time to plant wishes and dreams, because it won't be spring forever. Aw, there's some new growth over there. I do love the colors of spring. I love that like apple green, and I love the colors of the new season. The fresh colors, the pinks, the yellows, the blues, the greens. I love that fresh green color. Kind of like my sticky note. And I notice here at the bottom of my page, it's got little trees. I just picked a new page today. It was just the next page, and it's got little trees and mountains and things. I got myself some new t-shirts that I can wear in my videos. One has got a hot blue flower on it, and one has got like a mountain scene with little like mountain ranges, different colors.